starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Benny. Tonight, the search continues for a missing special needs teenager from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. 17-year-old Cam Bessinen was last seen Friday evening near Paulding, about halfway between Watersmeet and Bruce Crossings, where he lives. At the time, he was wearing a long-sleeve shirt and jeans, which don't offer much protection from cold weather. His family says he is autistic and nonverbal. His mother, Jill Keeley Bessinen, says her son has no sense of direction, no way really to yell for help. If you want to help with the search, they welcome volunteers, but you are asked to report to the Haight Township Hall, Maple Grove, and sign in. They don't want people searching on their own. Police ask if you notice anything, though, or anyone in your area, please give them a call or call 911. We also have an update on the heavy police presence in Weston late last week. Everest Metro Police were called out to Oak Ridge apartment homes early Friday morning for a woman requesting help. Police say when they got there, they found a woman dead. Today, the Department of Justice confirmed she was stabbed to death. When police found that woman, they say they also found an armed male suspect who they shot. Neither name has been released so far. The man continues to be treated at a local hospital and is at last reported in critical condition. Meanwhile, transport and holding issues caused by the pandemic continue to delay the plea hearing for 23-year-old Stratford man charged with killing two brothers. Brandon Knoll appeared by video today for a plea hearing. However, that has now been rescheduled for May 25th so that he can appear in person. Knoll is charged with 5 felonies, 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. Investigators say Knoll stabbed 23-year-old Michael Stone and 19-year-old William Stone back on April 7th of last year at a home in Stratford. According to a probable cause statement, Knoll told detectives he wanted to, quote, kill someone for his whole life, and today felt like the day he would do it, end quote. That's from the day this all happened. Knoll is currently being held at the Columbia Correctional Institution in Portage. Again, his plea hearing has been pushed back till May 25th. Outside, Jeff, just a few minutes ago, heard some rain on a roof, maybe a little thunder outside.
Yeah, the atmosphere is well behind the calendar today with some snow and some sleet and now some rain and even thunder out there currently. But look outside right now. Lots of clouds, cool temperatures, a gusty north wind. It does not feel like April at all. The temperatures prove it. It's 35 right now in Rhinelander, 48 for Wausau, and that's the problem. Here's why you're hearing thunder. There's a big discrepancy now between cold air to the north and warm air to the south. That is going to cause some problems tomorrow as well, with more showers and storms on the way. Looking outside now, here's the band coming through the Northwoods as we speak. Much of central Wisconsin is quiet right now. We will get several more rounds of this tonight, likely a break tomorrow morning, followed by more showers and storms tomorrow night. A couple of those could be on the stronger side as this whole system kind of works through this evening and throughout the day tomorrow, followed by a break in the action, probably not until Thursday. Your forecast then for tonight, those cloudy skies, some showers and storms out there as well, with low temperatures down near 37. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has now been falling pretty consistently for about 2 weeks. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 367 new confirmed cases. That drops the 7-day rolling average to 602. Also, for the second straight day, no new deaths reported, though it comes after DHS reported 19 new deaths on Saturday. So altogether, we're averaging about 7 per day statewide over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers have been holding pretty steady for about 2 months now. We're averaging 16 people in the hospital in our region with COVID at any one time over the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, over 4.2 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been distributed in Wisconsin. More than 42% of people in the state have now received at least 1 dose. According to DHS, that's more than half the eligible population, since kids under 16 are still not eligible. DHS reports, as you see, about 31% of people in Wisconsin have now completed their vaccination. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is now back in use nationwide, but the pace of COVID vaccinations in the U.S. is still expected to slow down in coming weeks. That's because most Americans who want to get their shot have now gotten it. The key now, according to U.S. health leaders, is convincing those on the fence that it's a good idea. Isabel Rosales has details.
1 in 4 Americans
is now fully vaccinated, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Health experts believe we'll see the pace of vaccinations slow down.
I think that it's going to be slower, but I think we're going to continue to get there.
Vaccine hesitancy is proving to be an obstacle. The CDC says a growing number of Americans, about 8%, is missing their scheduled second dose.
I think some people are getting a little bit frightened by some of the talk and, quite frankly, some of the misinformation.
A new poll taken while the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine was on hold, but released Monday, found 73% of unvaccinated respondents did not want to take J&J's shot. The vaccine is now back in use. In India, a COVID crisis.
The one thing I can tell you, it's very, very serious what's going on.
The country reported Sunday the highest single-day number of cases recorded anywhere in the world for the 5th straight day.
Even though we're doing very well in this country, there's always the threat of a variant that originated someplace else coming back to our country.
The U.S. will now send India much-needed oxygen supplies, testing kits, and PPE. Back in the U.S., new CDC guidance is expected this week on wearing masks outdoors for fully vaccinated Americans.
The data indicate that the risk, particularly outside, if you're masked, is very, very low. So let's see what the guidelines say. They have been long anticipated, actually.
Isabel Rosales reporting, and as she mentioned there briefly, we may get some new guidance when it comes to wearing masks outdoors this week. A source familiar with the discussion told NBC News President Biden is expected to announce that CDC guidance change as early as tomorrow. Remember, outdoors, generally speaking, is safer than being indoors. However, the source cautioned the final recommendations are still being finalized. It could always change. Again, those who have been fully vaccinated versus those who are not. Former FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb appeared on CNBC this morning where he said outdoor mask mandates are no longer necessary. And again, in many places, outdoors are still more crowded than in the Northwoods. The CDC has also issued new guidance when it comes to kids and summer camps. The agency says children should be kept in pods when possible, where they should still be at least 3 feet apart and at least 6 feet apart while eating. They also suggest camp counselors stay at least 6 feet apart from everyone, including campers, and that most camp activities be done outside where it's safer. The CDC also encourages camp employees, everyone over age 16, to get vaccinated as soon as possible before coming in contact with large amounts of unvaccinated kids. Again, these are all just guidelines from the CDC recommendations, and they are expected to change as more people get vaccinated. The Rhinelander area food pantry is hosting another food giveaway later this week. It'll be on Thursday, April 29th at the Pantry building. It'll start around 8:30 or depending when the truck gets there. There is a 1-box limit per household unless you're picking up on behalf of someone else. Though the distribution is open to the public, this one is intended for households in need. That's up to you. It'll be a no-contact pickup. Someone else will load the boxes for you. Masks are required. May have woken up this morning to a little bit of snow outside, not typical for May. When we come back, Jeff has your full forecast. When we might have a bit of a warm-up on the way, that's next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. Let us show you why Leafguard is the answer to your prayers. Leafguard's one-piece seamless gutter system is guaranteed to stay maintenance-free. Its patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll right off.
The Leafguard has been everything we wanted it to be. We live in the woods, and we have not had any problems at all with it. We've had people call and ask about it, and of course we always give them a good recommendation because we do feel very strongly about it, that it's just what we had needed.
Love to hear that. Right now, your Leafguard gutter system comes with great money-saving extras. Take 50% off installation labor, get 12 months interest-free financing, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new Leafguard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate. Good deal?
Tackle your toughest outdoor tasks with help from Menards. We have the outdoor power equipment you need. Get extreme cleaning power with Generac Electric Start Pressure Washer and save 11% on all Generac outdoor power equipment. Keep your tools protected with Suncast storage sheds. The Tremont storage shed is made of durable, low-maintenance resin. Save 11% on all Suncast storage sheds now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built Ford Escape with an available head-up display and pre-collision assist. And Ford Edge with available enhanced active park assist and intelligent all-wheel drive. Both are 2020 IIHS top safety picks. That's value built for America. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Now, get $4,500 total cash on Ford Escape. That's an offer built for you from your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
With today's snow, we are now over 55 inches of snow, just barely for the season. Still, though, not even half what we were 2 years ago at 116.3. And the snow is pretty much gone now, but the full moon tonight is not. It's going to be a real bright one. However, we are not going to see it because we are stuck under this right now. Lots of cloud cover, rain showers, some thunder out there as well. That will continue overnight tonight. However, tonight it's going to stay rainfall, no snow this evening as warmer temperatures are now locked into place. But it's not warm at all. It's 35, but it's not going to move much at all tonight with a southeast breeze at 10 and I feel like temperature there of 27 here in late April outside right now. Over in Wasilla, it's 48 for you, an east breeze around 15, making it feel like 42. So here we are. The average is getting close to 60 now, and we're going to get there later on this week. But look at the record high. Record high of 85 back in 1962. Record low was 18 back in 1919. And tonight, the sun sets just before 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, it's after 8 o'clock. That's definitely improving, right? So here's the problem out there now. We have lots of cold air locked in place, basically north of Highway 29 or north of Highway 10. And that's interacting, though, with some warmer temperatures, a better map here across central Wisconsin. In fact, there's a warm front right here, right along Highway 10, say Eau Claire over to Green Bay. North of the front, it feels like winter. South of the front, it feels like summer. And here we are. It's 85 in Des Moines right now. And that is the problem because these seasons are kind of fighting it out over Wisconsin currently, and that's going to give us some showers and storms tonight. We'll get a break tomorrow morning, followed by probably some more storms tomorrow afternoon. And going forward, though, so no heat waves are on the way, but 54 tomorrow, 52 for Wednesday, and those are 60s back in the forecast next weekend. We have to get there first. It's still a bit of a ways away from us right now, but still 60s are back in the forecast a few days down the road. Also in the forecast is some rain and storms out there, and here they are. Here's the radar. So currently confined primarily to the Northwoods. North of Highway 29. And you can see a couple areas of thunder in here as well. So don't be surprised, a couple claps of thunder tonight into tomorrow morning. We should get a breakthrough much of tomorrow morning, followed by our next round getting in here tomorrow afternoon. And there's just a lot to get through. A big system to the west of us now is going to push more precipitation our way, not just tomorrow, but also on Wednesday. And in fact, the whole thing is probably not going to wind down for us until Thursday afternoon. That's still several days away. So here's the problem. One low pressure across Iowa right there, riding along the stall front to our south, and one behind that. That's going to trigger more storms tomorrow, most likely afternoon, though, probably late afternoon. We're talking 5, 6 in the afternoon. So don't be surprised to see more thunder tomorrow, most likely after, say, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening into tomorrow night. Likely non-severe. And like I said, tomorrow night, the sun will set after 8 o'clock as we have more daylight every single day around here. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is cloudy and windy, scattered rain showers and a couple claps of thunder out there as well, with low temperatures down about where it is now, near 37 degrees. For tomorrow, okay, so late day showers and storms, likely non-severe. However, heavier downpours are possible tomorrow, and maybe some small hail in there as well, with high temperatures near 54. But if you're in central Wisconsin, Portage County, Wapaka County, you could easily see high temperatures tomorrow up near 70. You ready for that? And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast. by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows storms tomorrow, general rain showers Wednesday. We break out of this on Thursday finally. Look at the weekend right now. Friday, Saturday, dry before more rain gets in here on Sunday. Justin?
I'm jealous of Chicago right now, Jeff, pushing 80. Governor Evers has proclaimed this week as Work Zone Safety Awareness Week as construction starts to pick up in the warmer months. And there are several things drivers should know to help make construction zones safe. One thing, you can be patient and courteous, includes driving safely, obeying speed limits. Another major point, putting down your cell phone while driving. Just concentrate on that task at hand. And slow down when you see workers. Move over if possible. Last year, just in Wisconsin, there was a work zone crash every 3.5 hours. That despite pandemic-related traffic reductions. The state DNR would like to remind anglers general fishing season opens up May 1st. That's this Saturday. All regulations and license requirements still apply. Based on early harvest reports, DNR predicts anglers will have a very successful opening weekend. We're well stocked. The DNR also warns boat launches will likely be crowded this year, so they encourage anglers to maintain social distancing, wear face coverings if you are in a crowded spot. Anglers are asking people to fish responsibly, boat sober, and help minimize the spread of invasive species. Americans who have been vaccinated against COVID-19 may be able to visit Europe again starting this summer, again, as long as they're vaccinated. That's the word from the 27-nation European Union, though details are still being worked out. Raf Sanchez reports.
The president of the European Commission telling the New York Times she wants to see fully vaccinated American tourists back in the EU as early as this summer. That would be the first time that Americans have been able to go on vacation in Europe in more than a year. But there is still a lot we don't know about this plan. One European Union spokesman saying it's still very much a work in progress.
We have been following very closely the progress of vaccination in the United States, and we seek to restore transatlantic travel as soon as it is safe to do so.
We don't know exactly when Americans are going to be allowed back in, and we don't know what you're going to have to do to prove that you've been vaccinated. The Europeans are talking about using these so-called green digital certificates. This would be a kind of vaccine passport you'd have on your phone, similar to what's being used in Israel already. The fact that we're even talking about this shows how far the U.S. has come in the last year. Last summer, the EU making clear Americans were not welcome. This summer, it's looking like Americans may be some of the first people welcomed back into Europe because of the success of the American vaccination rollout.
It's Raf Sanchez reporting. Still ahead, we have tonight's Your 2 Cents. Plus, we'll see how one local business is gearing up for the summer tourist season and what they're expecting as they get ready for the season. That's next.
Freshly mown grass and sounds of friends' laughter is in the air. You're ready to rock the summer. And so is Wickersham Jewelry during their annual Diamonds and Grill event, April 12th through May 1st. Give her the gorgeous ring she's been dreaming of. And get the Yeti Tundra 45 cooler or Traeger grill you've always wanted. Interest-free financing available. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Real estate auction, May 15th. Beautiful Duck Lake home in Eagle River being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
They may not have the capes, but they sure do have the powers.
And I'm going to prove it.
From business savvy.
This babe can't be bought. Look out, Oprah Winfrey. Here comes Sandra Club.
To street smarts.
You just had a smart idea. Not to be a lady tonight.
To eternal beauty.
I don't look a day over 41.
What can I say?
They have the power to do it all. Watch the Wonder Women of Antenna TV.
At
WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live.
Well, restaurant business across the country and in the North Woods has been having a hard time at times during the pandemic, just staying afloat. And now they're going through a bit of another crisis, a hiring crisis. Pike's Pine Isle Lodge is trying, they say, every option to find workers, everything from offering sign-on bonuses to staff or referrals. But so far, they are not having a lot of luck.
I'm a member of the Three Lakes Tavern League as well as the local Chamber of Commerce here, and it seems like labor shortage is a huge problem for all of the seasonal and hospitality-based businesses in the area.
They claim not just is this an issue, it's a lack of housing that's also combining to cause these issues for trying to find people from outside the area as well.
A lot of high school kids, college kids that we would really rely on to come into the area to help bolster our summer staff are just not available this year because they now have their summer internships. They're going back to school for the summer.
Despite the issues, Pike's Pine Isle Lodge plans to open for the season on April 29th, later this week. Before we get to tonight's Your Two Cents, we have an update on last week's topic of the animal in Jeff's lake house. And Jeff, people have been telling you they think it's an ermine, right? Ermine, E-R-M-I-N-E, if you're curious. We don't know that. That's a guess from several people. In the meantime, most of our callers have now moved on to other thoughts. Here's a sampling in tonight's Your Two Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L. And I was wondering, when you do your weather forecast, you guys do a great job. There's one thing I would like to see, and I'm sure other people would like to see, is if you could put the names of the counties on your weather map.
Oh, God.
That way, when there's a storm coming or if there's a tornado in the state or something, everybody would know where it is. They wouldn't have to get out a map and try and guess what county it's in. And, if it's not in the adjacent area to your or adjacent county to your county. I think that would be a great idea. It would sure help me out. Thank you very much.
I just want to say, with all the bad news, it is so refreshing to see you and Jeff. You bring positivity to the show. I would like to ask one thing, though. I made a suggestion for a story on a super teacher here in Tomahawk. Her name is Mrs. Harrell, and she teaches kindergarten at Tomahawk Elementary. We need more teachers like her, and we could definitely use more uplifting stories. I hope that you'll think about this, and I continue to watch you and Jeff, and I enjoy it. Thank you so much.
If you want to make your voice heard on Your Two Cents, give us a call, 715-365-8812. It's extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812. It's extension 319. I'll respond to some of your calls Friday as part of My Two Cents, also on News Watch 12 at 5. We'll be right back.
Keeping your family close together in your home these days are important. Let us remodel your kitchen and bath. Kitchen Bath Mart specializes in complete remodels for the past 35 years. From design to install, we'll take good care of you. Stop in or call us today at Kitchen Bath Mart. We're your #1 choice in kitchen and bath remodeling. Highway 70 East in Arbavita.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Using the green screen, I can show you anywhere in the world instantly. Let's go here. But when do I actually go anywhere in the world? I head over to Rhinelander, Oneida County Airport. This month, I'll be hopping on Delta and flying around the world. Join me in early May as I travel around the world to see where Delta takes me.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living from the injuries I sustained. During my road to recovery, it was a challenge, mostly trying to figure out what life would be like with my new physical injuries. But throughout that road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families. In most cases, there is a loved one back at home who has to drop everything they're doing to be at that veteran's bedside. And of course, there are huge financial burdens that come along with that. After veterans come through the Coalition's program, they are ready to be back into society, ready to go back to work, and ready to be a leader in their own community.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
All right, there's a new beer that tastes bad on purpose. This is from Fat Tire. They released Torched Earth Ale, meant to raise climate awareness. The brewery says it's made with low-quality ingredients that brewers might be forced to use in the future, and therefore it tastes horrible. For example, instead of fresh hops, they have hop extract and dandelions. Again, they want to make a point of what beer might taste like if climate change were to get worse.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's buying it in the meantime, however, but...
Well, here we are in the Life Isn't Always Fair category. Check out the temperature map right now. Like Justin said, close to 80 in Chicago right now. Meanwhile, it's 34 in Rhinelander. But we'll stay above freezing tonight, meaning no snow for us tonight into tomorrow. And there are lots of showers out there right now, lots of cloud cover as well. Across northern Wisconsin currently, this will fall apart tonight, though, for several hours, followed by another round of rain tomorrow. That rain could also be heavy tomorrow evening. And then looking ahead, your 7-day includes more rain showers Wednesday, followed by a dry stretch and somewhat warmer temperatures heading into the weekend.
That looks like a nice stretch. We'll wait for that. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.